crazy. Lately I feel like escaping.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Jay Ryan. My guest today has been working hard since the day I met him. From becoming America's Next Top Model contestant to becoming the face of many major brands. He was also part of the Zeus Network's very first set of rollout shows with his very own show, The Shirtless Chef. He's now a married man and the father of two and making his way to the big screen in the feature film Him. He has literally proven that he is all about the Benjamins. Check him out.
This is the Cade house. I am Cam Sr. My sons are gonna learn a lesson today.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the show. My boy, the original pretty boy, Don Benjamin in the building. What up?
Live and direct. What up, though?
Them eyes are still piercing, I see.
You know, I put some clear eyes in today, so it's shine.
Yo, I'm hollering. What's going on? How's fatherhood? You got your second.
Yo.
You got your boy.
I tell everybody, man, like, my daughter is 2.
Mhm.
That's, like, fun.
Yeah.
And, like, the newborn is, like, work. So, like, right now, it's, like, work with the baby and then, like, fun with my 2-year-old.
I always thought that the 2-year-olds were, like, the terrible ones.
Nah, bro, because, like, she can now tell me what she wants.
Mhm.
Like, I could just put her in the car. We could, like, go shopping. Like,
Yeah.
it's easy. Like, I don't got to, like, change her diaper. She's potty trained.
Mhm.
So, like, it's chill now. She's
Yeah.
just, like, my friend.
Yeah. Damn, she's potty trained already?
Yeah.
You guys are, like, super advanced.
Yeah.
You guys have a house full, though.
Yeah, we got all hands on deck.
Okay,
We got the
so
parents.
break down your house situation.
Yo, it's me, Lian, my mother, her mom and dad, her sister and her sister's daughter staying with us right now,
Okay.
and the 2 kids. So,
Wow.
yes, it's nuts.
You guys are like one big Hispanic family. Most Hispanic families be like together, you know?
Yeah, Filipinos. I think Filipinos and Hispanics are very similar. Like,
Okay.
Like me, I never thought about living with my mom.
Yeah.
But Lian was like, no, like the parents gotta live with us. Like this is what we do.
Oh, she wanted that.
Yeah, like
Okay.
she wanted that. I was like, all right, we gonna see.
Yeah, black people are like very much like, I want my own everything. Like,
Yeah.
put my mom over there.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like all the personalities clashing and like
Yeah.
when it's good, it's good. But when it's bad, it's like,
Bad.
yeah.
But at least you guys got like nannies all the
Yeah,
time.
we got around the clock help. Like I could get up and leave at any moment.
How many bedrooms is this house? I'm just curious.
So we got 7 bedrooms
Oh.
in the main house. But then my mother lives in
Wow.
the back house. So yeah.
Don got
Bro,
a
you be
7-bedroom
in my
house.
neighborhood, but you still ain't
I've
stopped by the
never
crib.
You've never, first of all, you've never invited me. And Lian, this goes out to you too, because one, I feel some type of way.
All right.
Because I don't remember my wedding invite. Let's start there. Let's start way back
that's
there.
crazy, yeah.
Then I seen their events and birthdays are always super themed out. Like you
Yeah.
have like a whole event planner that you
Yeah.
married. So I seen a whole lifeguard Baywatch theme party
Yeah.
that just
Yeah.
looked stupid
Okay.
amazing, and I don't remember getting an invite to that either.
We sent you one of the Christmas party though.
Oh, just the Christmas party.
Well, that because we ran into you, it was like, okay, we got it. Because you know, it like it's so hard to remember. You know how it is.
Nah,
It's hard
for
to
sure.
remember.
No, I get it.
And it's like whoever I've been talking to like throughout
It's
the
who-
past
yeah,
month
who's in
is
your
who I'm
faces,
gonna
who's
hit.
good, yeah.
So it's like, but it's like we ran into you. I was like, oh fuck, we gotta invite Jay.
Yeah.
And then seeing you over in the neighborhood. So yeah, bro, the next ones you gotta pull up for
No,
sure.
for sure. Yeah, because y'all go
And
all
even if you in the
out.
neighborhood, just like hit me, like stop by and come check us
Yeah.
out. Come see the baby.
Do you ever get tired of events? Because I'm like, y'all go all out.
Honestly, I do, yo. I told Lian, I was like, we need like a year where it's just like we go to vacations instead of like throwing events. 'Cause
Right.
it's hard.
How often do you guys vacation?
I feel like since having kids, maybe like once a year,
Mhm.
like we'll take like our annual like anniversary trip. But
Yeah.
it's hard with kids, man. It's different.
I mean, you have the parents there. It can't be that hard. They're there to watch. The
Well, it's like,
kids.
but it's like once you have a kid, you like worrying about them.
Yeah,
And you're
that's
like,
true.
I don't really want to leave them. And then like I be looking at my parents and her parents, like, how did we survive? Because like, yo, the parents give the kids like
Whatever
the
they
most
want.
random stuff and they just let them do whatever. And I'm like, how did I live as a kid for real? Like they be giving them soda pop and like, bro, it's just like crazy.
They said you turned out fine, so hey, we clearly got the juice.
I guess so. Yeah. They like, look, you're all right.
Yeah.
I'm like, am I though? But
I was reading up on you, and I remember that you were a part of Zeus Network's first rollout of shows. I had 2 questions. One, where did you come up with the concept for your show of the Shirtless Chef?
Well, it's crazy because Daystorm and Batch, who were actually like alongside bringing everybody on, partners in Zeus, he would hit me and he was like, yo, like, we're trying to get everybody to do shows. I want you to do something different than what you've done on anything else, because the whole goal is to get people to come to a new platform and see different things than what they're used to seeing you.
Right.
And like, I cook, and I was like, well, I be cooking all the time. And I was like, why don't I just do like a cooking show? And then Storm was like, and I was like, what if I do like shirtless, just messing around? And Storm was like, yeah, bro, do that.
Yeah,
let's do that.
it.
Like, we'll run that.
We actually have a clip from it. Can we play that clip really quick?
The chef and it's crazy. Yeah. Wow, there you go.
Starting right now?
Yeah.
It's funny because I could see the girls coming on with a shirtless chef, but to have male guests, heterosexual male guests,
right. But everybody funny, like it was hella fun.
It does look funny,
and like it's great for conversations. Like, bro, why am I cooking next to you?
Right,
and you ain't got no shirt on.
So tell me this, because I know that on Zeus Network now with like baddies and all that stuff, and obviously like it's like so far advanced. Like I feel like they make so much money now. Were you guys making a lot then, or was it because it was the rollout? It wasn't.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I ain't still got one check.
Damn.
You know, I've been trying to figure some things out. You know, Daystorm and them got some things going on. But,
I saw that they were. I would love to have them on here, by the way, because I want to talk about that. But yeah,
I don't know what all can be talked about, but like
he was pretty open about.
I ain't seen $1.
Yeah, he put out a video where he was pretty open about like the lawsuit that they're in right
put
now.
It out, right?
And I was confused by it because I always do they own part own or like
Daystorm and Daystorm, Batch, and Hannah are part owners of Zeus. So like when Lemmy came to all of us, like, yo, we want to, you know, do this new platform, it was pretty much all of us influencers,
right?
Because the whole goal was when Daystorm came to us, he's like, yo, we're doing this app to give us all the opportunity to do our own long form content, right? Because we've been doing everything on Instagram and stuff. So he's like, we're gonna do this so we can all have our platform to do long form. So that's how it started. And then I don't know where everything went, you know, a whole different direction.
Yeah.
I get like the ratchet vibes is like what sells.
For sure.
So that's kind of
every girl that I know that has been a part of Betty said that they pay like a lot, which is why it was like, damn, like I know because you guys are the rollout, I'm like, you guys are kind of like, you know,
we was like the test. We was like the test.
I was about to say
kind
of like the test. Yeah. But I didn't know if you guys got paid like previously or.
Yeah. But to be fair, like, I don't know how much our content was like working until like Daystorm brought Sway in and did like, you know, the more reality vibe with Sway. That's when like they're like, oh, this is what works. Yeah. So, you know, I think our stuff was kind of like figuring it out.
Just testing some stuff.
Yeah. And then like the reality TV is like what caught flame.
Right.
So, yeah.
And then you went on to do a film after. What was I remember I came to you guys' premiere for that.
Oh yeah.
How did that come about? Because I felt like you guys all had a piece in that too. That's how it felt, at least.
Yeah. Well, I created the concept for this film.
And tell us what that film is called.
So it's called North of the 10.
Okay.
So I created the concept for this film. And I mean, I moved to LA damn near 20 years ago to be an actor. And I just wasn't really getting.
I didn't know you moved to be an actor. For some reason, I always felt like modeling was like your first.
Nah, I moved out here to act. I was doing some music.
I remember you were rapping.
I was trying to rap. I still rap, but like I thought
I've never heard your music, by the way. I just remember you were.
That's crazy.
When I met you, you were modeling for Popular Demand.
Yeah.
That's
like,
how I remember. That's when I had first
met
met you. And then I remember people had talked about Top Model.
Yeah.
So I always thought modeling was the thing and you were just trying to do music on the side.
Yeah, no, I actually had like a song that I did with Eric Bellinger that I got placed in like Top Model.
I'm trying to get Eric to do some music with me for a minute, and I grew up with the nigga.
Yeah, I got Eric to hop on a couple. I did like 3 records with Eric.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I had this concept for a film and I was like, look, I'm just gonna go get it made, raise the funds. And so we got it made, got it released, did the premiere. And yeah, I was like, let me try to do something with all my friends. It was kind of based around, you know, like kind of picking fun at my life and trying to be a model and an influencer and stuff like that. And so got everybody in my circle in it. And then that kind of opened the doors for new movies and stuff like that. But yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
When you did America's Next Top Model, how was that? And like your experience wise, and then because I seen a picture which I feel like I sent it. And you had like nails.
Oh yeah, the long nail.
I never,
Yo.
you know, it's crazy because I stopped watching Top Model, I think, after like Cycle 9.
Yeah.
So I didn't make it to when they incorporated guys
Yeah.
into the show. So I never knew like how that went.
Well, this was, for me, it was weird, right? Because I came from like living in Inglewood with like 5 of my boys, like in the hood, like trying to survive the random streets of LA that I knew nothing about.
Yeah.
And like my boy was like, yo, you should go on Top Model. I went on it, like randomly went to audition, got on. And when I got on, it was like, I was like, bro, it's like model jail in a sense. Like they, like literally you can't like talk like unless the cameras are on you, like it's cameras in your face 20. Like it was just a whole weird experience, but like I was thankful for it because I had been waiting for any kind of break.
Right.
Like, bro, like struggling, like no money. I was like, I just need a break.
Yeah.
So to get the break was dope, but like what they were doing to us was weird. And I was like, I'm not homophobic at all.
Right.
Like, you know how, like I got hella gay friends.
Yeah.
But like, I felt like they kept trying to make us do like low key, like questionable things.
Yeah.
As a straight man.
It's funny because I was going to ask you how
Yeah.
that made you feel, especially because I feel like when you did it was obviously your younger days.
Yeah.
So, and back then was a little different
Yeah,
too.
I
feel
young,
like you're a different person now.
Yeah.
But I also felt like part of me was like, were they trying to do such stuff or were they trying to take you guys out of your comfort zone? Because with modeling, especially back then, when models were booked back then, it was like, we booked you for the job, do the job.
Yeah.
Whereas models now have so many opinions. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. I don't want to do that. It's like,
Yeah.
back then it was like such a different thing.
I think it was a mix of both. Like now that I'm older and
Yeah.
look back, I think it was definitely let's take them out of their comfort zone.
Mhm.
But I also think it was like, let's do certain things to see if we can get them kind of riled up.
Right.
Because it'll make for good TV.
It does make
So like
good
if I'm a
TV too.
rapper on TV and I'm,
Yeah.
you know, I'm
Wearing nails.
somewhat masculine, but they're having me wear acrylic nails and do like hella like makeup and all these things, they know that I'm probably gonna be, I might say something that ain't this gonna make for good
Right.
TV, you know?
Did you ever say anything?
Nah.
Okay.
Honestly, I was really, you know,
You were like, you just bit the bullet.
I bit the bullet. I think I said something one time to the producers, but like I ended up building a rapport with the producers to where like we were cool and I could like voice my opinions kind of off camera and be like, look, I'm gonna play the game, but like what's going on here really? So I didn't say nothing that got me blacklisted.
It's funny because a guy actually won that season, didn't he?
Nah, so a girl won mine, but the next season my boy Keith Carlos won.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's funny because I seen that he won, but I always felt like, no shade to him, I always felt like your career booking wise kind of went a little further.
Yeah.
And I noticed that in reality shows sometimes, like even if you didn't win, like sometimes you do get booked a lot more.
Yeah.
Especially even with club appearances. I always felt like in the industry, I only seen like you and Quincy really doing club appearances as far as males go.
Yeah.
That weren't like performing. Yeah.
No, I feel like, and you know how it goes, like, you got to take advantage of every opportunity out here. And, like, you got to be a go-getter. Like, you got to have multiple hustles. So, for me, like, I came off this show, and I was like, got to go get an agent, got to go get a PR, got to go find a manager. Like, I was like, I got to hit the ground running. So, for me, I was like, whether I won or not, I'm going to use it like I won.
Right.
And so, I was able to, like, take that steam and push it to do more stuff. And, like, and I was cool with Keith. He actually hit me during the season. He's like, bro, like I seen you doing a lot of stuff from the show. Like what do I do? What are the steps that I need to do to make sure I'm stepping away from the rest? So, because a lot of people will just sit back.
I tell reality people all the time because they always move out here.
Yeah.
And I'm cool with a lot of them. I'm like, you got a short window to like really push your shit to keep your flame alive.
Because the next season
because
come
there's
around,
another season coming. Yeah,
exactly.
Or there's another show. And now there's like with Love Island, there's like multiples, and they're making everybody so attractive that it's just like you really got to stamp your ground and make it.
Yeah. I mean, luckily I made it till damn near the end, but like any opportunity I get where you're seeing my face on a screen, like I'm gonna treat it like I'm the biggest thing. Like, even the Jordan Peele movie, like I'm not the main character, but I'm about to be everywhere promoting it. Like this is my film. You know what I mean? It's my project. So I feel like you just have to do that to push yourself forward because there's only so many opportunities, bro, in this industry.
So who did you end up signing with when you started pursuing the modeling more?
So I signed with Wilhelmina
Nice.
after coming off the show.
Nice.
So that's when I just, I started booking like crazy. And then because I was doing music, I had a manager and I was like, bro, just get me.
I remember your manager at the time. Do you still have him?
Nah, I still work with him sometimes, but
I just remember being on a booking with you in San Jose. Do you remember that?
Yo, we still talk about that to this day, yo.
So,
that
for brief context, we did a booking with Don. At the time, I was managing Karuchi, and it was a co-booking in San Jose. I don't know what Don's manager did, but they pretty much booked Don to get the manager in the city. And then after the booking was over, they were trying to jump this man. Like, it was like a full-out brawl.
Yo, I literally had to fight for him. I remember you
squaring up, and I was like, what is happening?
I was like, I gotta be my manager's security.
But we were behind the bar, like, what the fuck is happening
I literally got into like a physical fight that night to protect this dude.
Yes.
But that, I mean,
it was like all Asians, and your manager's Asian.
I ain't gonna lie, I was like, bro, we about to die tonight.
What the fuck is going on?
Oh, that was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy.
That was crazy.
We've had so many like wild times before I, turned into the man I am today.
Yeah.
But the past is definitely, we could do
the past was fun.
We could do a whole
series,
a whole movie about that.
A whole series about it.
A whole series about the past.
Yo, good times. So tell me how you and Lian ended up meeting.
Me and Lian met right when I came off Top Model, and she was like big on Vine, and I didn't know what Vine was.
I remember Vine.
Remember Vine? Yeah, and I didn't know what Vine was, but they were like, yo, she's got millions of followers. Y'all should collaborate and do some stuff. And so I just started hopping in like her and Batch and Daystorm and all their Vines, and then I blew up on Vine. And then we were just friends for like 2 years. And then, I was on the road.
Yeah.
And then I came home one day from being on the road, and like we both like randomly broke up from relationships, and we just like went out to eat, and then the rest was kind of history. A
lot of your friend group, did they come more from her area, or did you already know these people too? Because I feel like a lot of the people that you guys hang out with, I feel like were Viners.
Yeah.
And if you guys don't know what Vine is, it was like the original TikTok.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I met Daystorm and Lian around the same time. And then Adam came around our circle. But like originally it was like me, Lian, and Daystorm.
Yeah.
And Batch. Like we was all just kind of like doing stuff. And then everybody would kind of start coming in. Like Hannah came around and Adam came around. So like that was like one circle, but then like like my brothers like Steve and Raji, like that, those were like the people that I'm really with like all day every day. So. But yeah, like the thing with them was dope was because like we all had like these creative ideas, and we were like, we now can do it ourselves. We don't gotta wait for nobody to tell us what to do. And then once we started getting them checks, and we was like, oh, and we getting checks doing this stuff, like let's really lock in. So that's how we all just started spending all day every day together. Yeah.
I love that, because you guys do seem like a family.
Yeah.
That is how it comes off. One time we did I be doing kickball games sometimes at the park. And I had my team against Don's team, and he showed up with every influencer under the sun. I'm like, damn, this thing got TikTok at the park. Like, literally all.
Ryan got all the actual actors, all Hollywood on his team.
It was so funny. And y'all came out there with, they be getting their content, okay?
Right.
But you guys won, which is the crazy part. They're like athletic still. I was actually
we really like that, bro.
It was fun. That was a good time. We gotta run that back.
You don't do those anymore? You don't do those anymore?
I haven't done one in a while, just because everybody be everywhere.
Yeah.
Like everybody, I'll call you. You're like, I'm in Dubai for 2 months.
Yeah, those are
like
fun.
Everybody's everywhere. But yeah, we definitely need to like run that back.
Yeah.
And barbecue.
Yeah, facts.
Bring LA barbecues back.
Yeah, for real.
So I remember you did Ariana Grande's video. How was that? What was that experience?
It was dope, man. I mean, we shot like what should have been a 2-day shoot. We did it in 1 day, so it was like 24 hours.
Oh, nice.
No, not nice, bro.
Oh, no.
I was exhausted. Like, bro, like you would think it would be fun to be making out with Ariana Grande for like 24 hours, but like after like 6, 7, 8 hours, you're like, all right, I'm tired.
Yeah,
like,
I'm sick of kissing you.
Cold. Like we shot all day in the desert. Then we changed locations and went downtown LA and shot a whole bunch of stuff. So it was dope, but it was like,
honestly, I don't follow Ariana's career like that, but that video was shot really dope.
Yeah, I think that's like one of her biggest videos. I think it hit over 1 billion streams. And she's hella like, she's such a dope person. Like she was hella cool. Like,
I always wonder the working experiences with somebody on that level.
Yeah.
So I love that. I'm hearing that right
yeah, because
now.
a lot of people was like, she's hard to work with, or
Mhm.
like her attitude. But
Sometimes I feel like, do girls say that though? Because I
Right.
also feel like sometimes women in the industry click with men
true,
more.
True,
yeah.
true, yeah. Because she didn't complain at all. Like, she was excited. She was happy. She
Mhm.
was talking to everybody on set. Like, I've been on things that where like the talent of that magnitude don't talk to
At
nobody.
all.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like, it was a dope experience because she made it a good experience. Like, when you're working with somebody on that level, they can make it a horrible experience. But she was super dope. So
That's dope.
yeah.
Shout out to you, Ari.
Yeah,
Keep
yeah,
up the
yeah.
good
Shout
work
out
ethic.
Ariana. Get me in Wicked 3.
I can see you in that.
Facts. With my long nails.
Yeah, for sure.
My top model nails.
So explain to me the movie that you're in now and when does it come out?
Yeah, so Jordan Peele's new film that he's producing, that my buddy Justin Tipping is directing.
Mm-hmm.
Marlon Wayans, Tyreek Withers, they're both the stars in it. It comes out September 19th, but it's a crazy concept. It's like a football psychological horror thriller.
Yeah.
About a young athlete who's trying to be the next, GOAT in essence in the football space. But I mean, everybody, like, I feel like Marlon Wayans might mess around and win an award for this role.
For real? I seen the clips from it and it is so out of his norm.
Yeah.
Which I did like to see.
Yeah.
I thought that was dope.
Yeah.
I seen him on Bel Air and I felt like his role on Bel Air was out of his norm.
Yeah.
I didn't like it though. Because
yeah.
When you see somebody that's funny all the time being so serious, you're like, I don't really like this. But this looks cool.
Yeah, I feel like he was trying to go there with Bel Air,
Yeah.
but the tone of Bel Air didn't match it. But with this, like, the tone is dark. So he was able to go there and still bring like his comedic chops, but it's like a creepy, bro. It's crazy. I mean, even if I wasn't in it, I'd tell people like this is probably gonna be one of the top movies of the year, just because like being there watching the performances, and then Tyreek is like a young star.
I was gonna say, what is he from? Because I don't. Is he new?
So he is a newer actor. So he's had like smaller roles. He did like a episode on Atlanta with Donald Glover.
ATL,
Yeah. So he was on an episode of that. That's where I seen him. And then when this came out, it's funny because when I seen it come out, and I was like, damn, this little light skinned dude, I could be like related to him.
Right.
And then all of a sudden I got the audition to play like his father. I was like, okay.
So your role in this movie is his father.
Yeah, so I play the father in his younger days.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yes, it's dope, man. I'm thankful for it, and the whole Monkey Paw team, like Jordan Peele's whole team, like Jamal Watson, and everybody is just, bro. Like, I love working with like humble individuals that are just cool to work with.
Yeah.
So, like, they all made it like super chill, like, because you know when you step into like something of that
it'd be weird
magnitude,
sometimes.
like when there's something like that carries that weight, it could be like a crazy situation.
Yeah.
But
I feel like we're in the day and age too, though, where like even those people tread lightly.
Yeah,
Just 'cause,
not for sure.
I mean, you do have a
also-
huge social following.
yeah, true. But also, like, for me, like, again, because I came to act and I took train, like, I've been in college and I've done this, but I fell into like the influencer world where it's like kind of corny, goofy, skits, but to be able to like step onto that stage and really act and like do something and get respected for that by these type of people is like, it was just a crazy experience.
How do you feel saying that? Okay, so you just said corny and goofy when it comes to the influencer world. How do you feel when people like kind of feel that way towards you, or do you just laugh because you're like taking it right to the bank?
I mean, I used to hate when people, like, even when Lian was like, we're influencers. I'm like, I'm not no influencer, yo. Like, I used to hate that title.
People hate certain titles.
I hated that title.
My friends used to hate socialite. I always liked the term socialite. I don't know why.
Yeah.
People were like, my homegirl Shauna, she hated socialite. And she was a socialite.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I love it.
I mean, you just gotta, at the end of the day, I started to own up to it. I'm like, look, we getting a lot of money being influencers. Like, call me an influencer. But I think ultimately, as long as I can continue to like tackle different levels and like grow in different things, like, that's really what it is.
I guess the good part is you didn't stop doing all the other stuff along with the influencing.
Yeah.
And I think that's the part that I feel like is great in this industry, is to keep multiplying on everything instead of just sticking. My issue with influencers outside of you, but see, I feel like you had and And even Lian, like y'all know how to like
Yeah.
relationship build.
Yeah.
I think younger influencers don't know how to
Yeah.
relationship build. All they do is like,
Yeah.
what can I get out of you? And when you're like, no, they're like, all right, fuck you,
Yeah.
unfollow.
Yeah, we came up from a different, like luckily we came up like at the start of things in a different
Mhm.
generation. Like the generation now is kind of like,
Yeah.
it's weird, man, especially the younger kids. And everybody got followers now, damn near. So it's like finding the difference in it. But yeah, like, and also I came from TV world. So I didn't necessarily like start from there. I got my fame from TV. And then I was able to luckily like grow that as well.
Yeah.
But yes, definitely. I mean, I do tell them all the time, like, everybody says that we all are like, it's kind of corny, but like, that's what I guess it works well for. It's entertaining in a sense.
They are entertaining.
It's
you know what I'm saying?
it's
They're entertaining, and
yeah.
then because I know what y'all be making,
Yeah,
I'll be
yeah,
like, you know, I look at the dollar signs. I'm like,
Like,
fuck
oh,
you, that
this
nigga
is
getting
how many
money.
views? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I be looking at like, they can be like, check out my new skincare line. I'm like, ah, shit,
Right.
this nigga getting
But
money.
the one thing that we do try to do though is like be organic to stuff.
Right.
For us personally, like we don't try to just sell each and everything.
Mhm.
Like we try to be organic to stuff that we really like.
Right.
Because I feel like there's a lot of influencers that are just selling everything.
They get oversaturated.
And yeah,
and
exactly.
And then the business will start looking
Yeah,
bad.
like you gotta have a business, but you have to like try to keep it organic to your brand. That's how we've been able to do this for 10 plus years, you know what I mean? And not fall off in a sense.
Yeah.
So
originally, where are you from?
I was born in Chicago
Mm-hmm.
and then I was
Oh,
raised
that's why
in
you're wearing
Minnesota.
your Chicago shirt?
Chicago, but I was raised in Minnesota. So,
Okay.
yeah.
I feel like I knew Minnesota. I didn't know that you were born in Chicago.
Yeah.
Because you always talk about Minnesota.
I don't talk about Chicago too much, yeah.
Okay. What was it like growing up in Minnesota?
You know what's funny is like I lived in the city for a while and then I moved to the suburbs for a little while. Like my mother, like we lost our home. We had to go live with her sister who was on the white side, who lived like in a nice house in the suburbs. So I mean, I got to experience like a little bit of everything out there, but in essence, Minnesota is just like it's a small state. Everybody kind of be in everybody's business.
Mm-hmm.
It's cold in the winters, like freezing,
Mm-hmm.
hot in the summer. I tell people it's nice to go for like a week and like experience it for a week and then get out. But
And then, yeah.
that's it.
So you're half white, half black.
Yeah.
And how was that growing up? Like, did you ever feel like one side over the other didn't accept you?
It's crazy because like I didn't really realize it until I went to the suburbs.
You didn't realize you was white or black?
Honestly, like I didn't realize that I was black.
Okay.
Well, like I knew I had black friends in the inner city,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like all my friends was black,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't think nothing of it until I went to the suburbs, and I was the only, and I was mixed, and I was still the only black kid. It was just me and
Right.
another light skinned kid, and then you feel, the talking, and you riding down the street, and you hear people yelling things out, and then you're like, oh damn, I'm different.
Yeah.
And so like I told my mom, like, because I did like 2 years in the suburbs. I went to middle school out there while we lived with her sister. And I told my mom, I was like, we got to go back to the city. Like, I don't like it out here. I need to go back where I feel like good.
Yeah.
So we moved back to the city, and then I finished high school like on the north side of Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Which was,
And then your dad lived where?
My dad was in Minnesota as well.
Okay.
He lived in the city, like, but he was dealing with a lot of like drug addiction and
Mm-hmm.
a lot of like, struggling. So it was mostly me and my mom, and then I'd see him when I could.
Mm-hmm.
But he was like on the south side of Minneapolis.
So then how did you get into rap if you were like majority on your
It's
white side?
Well, I was majority on my black side. I only spent 2 years with the white side. But my boys, when I went back to high school, they was like trying to rap, and they was like, bro, they're like, you ever try to rap? And I was like, I mean, I feel like if I tried, I'd be good.
Yeah.
And so they were like, come through the crib. So they had like a microphone hanging over their ceiling fan with like a little thing. And I went over and I spit like a quick few bars. And it was probably trash, but I was like, bro, this is hard. I was like, oh, this is hard. I was like, I got to do this. Yeah. So then me and my boy was like, yo, let's start a group, me and you. And we'll just like be the next, like, whatever. Because at that time in 2005.
Groups were a thing.
It was groups.
Yeah.
So we was like, yo, we going to start a group. We going to do our thing. And the rest was history.
Dude, I was in like maybe 3 groups.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I think I was in 3 different groups.
Yeah, because you've been doing music forever too.
Singing. You know, I always felt like the group thing was my thing.
Yeah.
The problem is motherfuckers just don't get along.
Yeah.
I feel like I always got along with everybody just because I could look at the bigger picture.
Yeah.
And I didn't really care to hang out with my group members. So I would literally show up to rehearsal, show up to studio, show up to whatever like radio promos that we would have. But other than that, I wasn't looking to hang out with them.
That's the thing that sucks is like it's funner with a group.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, like the conflict of interest and all that stuff is it never works well. But like I enjoyed doing music more like with my boys.
Yeah.
And like that's why like I like when I do music, I like to more like do collaborations, like have somebody on the hook, get a feature instead of just being all me on the song. It's not as fun to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I never had problems doing the studio aspect of it. The dance part.
Oh yeah.
Man, dance rehearsals, it would always be, and it was funny because it was like I've always been somewhat of a lead or the lead in my groups.
Yeah.
And whatever other lead, we were always the worst dancers. Like,
yeah.
not like horrible. It just took us longer to catch up. But the other niggas were always like killing it with the dancing, but couldn't sing it.
I wish I could sing.
Worth
rapping, I could just stand there as a rapper. I ain't got to dance.
Yeah.
But I can't dance anyway. Bro, I did a show where I got booked to be a dancer.
Like Dancing with the Stars, kind of?
It was like an acting show.
Oh.
But like because I couldn't dance and like I couldn't keep up with the choreo, they just had my character like break his leg and wear a cast. And then they never even put the project
we're just
out.
Gonna go ahead and cut your...
You know what? You can't keep up. Just put him in a cast.
Hey, as long as you still got paid from it, that's what matters.
Yeah, I still got paid.
How does your mom like living in California now?
She loves LA, man. I'm just trying to get her I'm trying to find her like a boyfriend or like some friends. So
sometimes they don't want that though. Does she want that?
She wants she wants communication and she wants to talk to people, but she don't like want the work that comes with a relationship at her age. You know what I mean? She's like, I don't want to have to entertain nobody, and if I want to sleep all day or watch a movie, like I want to do that.
I wanted my grandmother to find somebody, and she don't want that. She was like, I don't want to be bothered.
They just like to be by themselves.
Yeah, she legit was like, she's like, my last relationship was just fine. She's like, I chose to not be a part of that. I was like, oh.
Yeah, but it's just like she'll be kind of, sometimes she do, and then sometimes she just don't.
Because Lian has her parents, they're still together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they live with us, so like she's always like the third wheel in essence. You know
Got you. So what are you going to do to get her a date?
I put her on like dating apps, bro. But I think they'd be catfishing on the apps. But I put her on like a lot of different dating apps. She'd be like, "Look at this guy," and it's like Tom Cruise looking dude, and it's like, I'm like, that look a little too good to be true. What the heck?
Yo.
And so,
damn, that might actually be a show concept.
Yeah.
Date my mom.
Facts, bro.
Shit.
Yeah, we should.
I just ate that.
We should run that.
Yo, yeah. If you started, I want my credit.
Yeah, let's run that. Date my mom.
Yeah, LA is hard for dating, even in the older scene though, I feel like.
And because all the guys that are 60 want 20-year-old women.
For sure. But I mean, you don't want to see your mom with a 20-year-old?
Nah.
He said nah.
Well, at the end of the day, man, like I just want her to be happy. And I just want her to like be able to like enjoy life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you're with a 20-year-old dude, like whatever, just enjoy life.
Yeah.
You know, life is too short. But I don't know. My mom is...
Be careful what you ask for. That 20-year-old might try to move in with y'all.
I'm gonna be paying his bills.
Yeah, exactly.
He gonna move in and we gonna be taking care of her. I'm like, damn. Now I'm taking care of her, dude.
Yeah, he a part of the influencer program.
Right, I'm helping him build his TikTok.
Yo, I know Christmases are like insane at your house.
That's funny, bro. Yeah.
Just imagine all the food and stuff.
Yeah, it'd be going crazy. This Christmas,
what do you be cooking? Because you had your Shirtless Chef, but what's like what's like your dish?
My dish, well, it's funny because like since the parents have moved in, I don't really cook too much no more. But like I used to love cooking like pastas.
Okay.
But now I do more like baking. So I just do like cookies and cakes, and I'll let the parents do like the real meals.
Food. Yeah.
But I can cook everything, bro.
Yeah.
I can, because the issue is I'm allergic to gluten. Wow. So when I became allergic, I had to learn how to cook for myself.
When did you find out you were allergic to gluten?
I found that out. Yeah, I found that. Well, I became allergic in like 2012, so right before Top Model. I was in the hospital like every day, like deathly sick, and I couldn't figure it out. And then my aunt has celiac, and so when she told me to cut it out of my diet, then I dropped down to like, I was like 185 pounds. I dropped down to like 140 pounds, like deathly ill, bro. Like, and so once I figured that out, I was able to put some weight back on. And I just started cooking. So I was like, let me look at all these recipes, but use like gluten-free ingredients. So by that, I was forced to cook good if I wanted to eat good.
I didn't know that people were allergic to gluten. I just thought people just
No, it's like a dead allergy.
things. I used to be a behavior therapist for children with autism, and they said that they felt like gluten kind of contributes to that. So a lot of parents will take gluten out of the kids' diet to try to help, with the curing of them.
It's funny because being in the Black community, everybody's like, bro, what's gluten? Like, everybody be like, dog, what's gluten?
I didn't know what it was until I started working with those children.
I was like, when my aunt told me on my white side, and she's like, gluten, I'm like, what's gluten? And then I went and researched it, and then I'm like, and once I cut it out, and you realize like how bad it really is for everybody. Like, a lot of people have stomach issues and don't realize that that's actually the underlying issue. That, like, if you cut it out, because our digestive system can't really process it. Yeah. So, like, just cutting it out, a lot of times you find yourself feeling better. Like, you can move around, not as tired, different things like that. It's very interesting. I
wonder if I need to cut it out more. I feel like I buy a lot of things that are gluten-free, but then there's certain things that just don't taste good.
But that's also why, like,
I go to the
cooking.
Ramen place.
The ramen.
And it'd be like ramen noodles gluten-free, and I get them because I'm trying to be skinny and shit. And then I'll be like, these are not it.
Yeah, it's not as good. That's the hard part. Yeah. But you can find good things, and you could cook things, because it's really just finding like a good rice-based substitute.
Are you guys like Erewhon people?
Nah.
You're like, we're rich, but we ain't trying to do that.
Rich, I'll be at Ralph's. I do go to Whole Foods, but I don't know. I'm not no Erewhon person. I feel like they're just slapping labels on the same stuff at Ralph's.
It's so expensive.
Yeah, I'm not going to pay $100.
I'll be in there looking for a date. I'm like, I'm going to find my husband in here. I'll just be walking around not buying nothing.
He over there fronting, though. He done saved up all week to go in there.
Like, all the broke people are just in there hanging out, too. They think it the same way I'm thinking.
It's like when people wear all that designer, when really they spent their last on it.
I saw this post on social media that said, me walking to... Me entering the flight, walking to row 38, 38C, and all my designer outfits and my designer luggages, and I was like, damn. I'm like, I'm not always in first, but that's me.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I had like a crazy moment where I was just blowing hella bread on designer, but then I was like, damn, I need to go buy some property or do something instead of just blowing a bag on
I've never been a heavy buy designer stuff. I have a lot of designer stuff. I do feel like most of my designer stuff was gifted at some capacity.
But also, like, the right pieces hold value.
Yeah.
So it's like an investment in a sense.
Yeah.
But like, not so much the clothes, but like, same thing, bro. Like, we had our phase, but as of lately, we've just been so focused on like investing in.
You guys have children now, so
we got kids now too.
And your parents.
Now it's like I'll buy a bag every once in a while, or I'll buy some shoes and match it with my Shein and whatever, my Boohoo. Yeah, you know what I mean. But like, when you got kids, you gotta move a little different.
Are your kids designer kids?
Heck no. I mean, what I've found is like, you get some nice shoes, and then you some nice pieces.
I've always been a shoe person. I think that's just growing up, especially in our generation. Growing up, it's shoes, like you couldn't have no cheap shoes.
Yeah, for sure.
Cheap shoes, you was roasted in school.
And like, if you know how to dress, you can piece some things together.
Sure.
And I feel like with men, it's a little harder, because women, like, they do that all the time. They can get costume jewelry and this, but with men, it's usually designer. But like, as a man, if you can find ways to find some fly stuff for not that expensive and put some nice shoes with it, man, listen.
Yeah. Girls do get away with way more than we do.
Heck yeah, girls can.
Y'all can wear cheap jewelry. It's like we wear some fake some cheap jewelry. It's like we're cooked.
Girls can wear all costume jewelry and it's fine. We walk around with some fake gold and silver. They clowning,
roasting.
The outfit from Santee Alley for $10. They good.
Right.
So yeah,
it's a double standard out here. It's not fair.
Nah, facts.
Let's get into some topics, man. Okay, so when we look at the topics, you can put these on to here. So our first topic is about Mekhi Phifer. He tells a story about when he worked with Cicely Tyson, and here is the clip.
Be in the middle of crying and doing the whole thing. Tears are coming down and this and that. Cut. I go, okay, Tim, how was that? That's me. Yeah. Some people need the headphones on. They need to be left alone. You can't call them by their real name. That's how Cicely Tyson was. One of the biggest mistakes I made on A Lesson Before Dying was calling her Miss Tyson. Oh, man, she's cursed me out. She cursed me out.
Damn.
Hard. Like, no respect. I said, hey, good morning, Miss Tyson. She said, my name is Taunt Lou. You don't call me no Miss Tyson. I don't even know who the fuck that is. I'm Taunt Lou. Wow. I said, okay. One day I made another mistake. I walked in the makeup trailer while she was getting her wig put on.
Yo.
So you saw Harriet Tubman sitting there.
I was watching Ruth. I was in the trailer earlier. Okay? I was in the trailer earlier.
I can't go back and get
So I left something in the trailer. Yeah. I forgot what it was. I think that back then in '98, I had my pager or something. I had my pager in there or some shit. And then she had the trailer to herself at this point.
Yeah.
But I said, oh shit, my pager. And so I went back in there, and she was in the middle of. Everybody looked at me. Her looked at me like, "Yo, you fucked up.
Right.
You don't knock this and that. This is some. Get out of here. This and that." I said, "Oh,
I'm sorry, Miss Tyson.
I'm not Miss Tyson.
Yeah,
Yo,
right.
that's funny as hell.
Have you ever had an experience where somebody felt like you couldn't call them by a certain point or even talk to them? Like how we kind of were talking about it earlier when you said there's been experiences.
You know, it's not really on set, but like the funny thing is like I'll approach people and ask for pictures. Like if I'm a fan of you, and I feel like I've worked to get to where I am. Like people ask for pictures with me, and I tell them yes. So I should be able to ask people for pictures. So like I've seen Denzel, and I went up and asked for a picture, and he told me no. And I went up, like I was in an elevator.
Where'd you see him at though?
I seen him at a basketball game.
Oh, he still said no.
And he said no. Yeah, I caught him, and I waited for him to like hit the exit, and I went by the door.
So you caught him when not a lot of people were around.
Yeah,
because I was gonna say maybe he said no because he didn't want everybody else.
I was like, I'm gonna be respectful
asking.
and ask when there ain't a lot of people around. And I was like, man, yo, I'm a huge fan. My mom wanted me to ask you for. I even said my mom.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, I'm not doing no photos, and just walked out. And I was like, damn, it took a lot of courage to build up to ask you for a photo. But I was like, that's cool. It's Denzel. And then I was in the elevator with Gerard Butler.
I've met him before. I have a very funny story.
Was he cool? Because I was in the elevator, just me, Lian, and him. And Lian's sitting here, and I'm next to me, and I'm like, that's Gerard Butler. And she's like, and I'm like, I'm gonna ask for a picture. And she's like, don't do it. I'm like, I'm gonna ask him for a picture. And so we get out, and I'm like, yo, Gerard, I'm like, I'm a huge fan. Can I get a picture with you? And he's like, nah, I don't do pictures. And like walked off, and I'm like, bro, like, that's crazy. And I'm like, okay, I keep getting curved, but like, I'm gonna ask people for pictures. I don't care. But he like kind of curved me. I was like, bro, that's crazy.
I ran into Gerard Butler. It's so funny. Okay, so that movie 300 was like a big thing.
Yeah.
Me, Bryn, and my sister. You remember Bryn, her crazy ass. We used to always say we are Spartans. Like that was like our thing. And we would always like just be doing the kick. Whenever we would talk shit about somebody, like, man, fuck him. Like, you know, like that was our thing. So one night we're leaving Republic nightclub, which used to be behind where Catch Steak was originally. We leave there. We go to In and Out in Hollywood off of Sunset. I'm outside talking to some homies that I seen in the car, me and Bryn. My sister is inside. She sees Gerard Butler. Mind you, at the time, we didn't even know his name. That's how bad we are. We knew his face. We knew the movie. We didn't know his name. So my sister comes running out of her heels, and she's like, yeah, the king is here. The king is here. We don't know who the fuck she's talking about. And she keeps doing this. And like, she was like, we're like, who? She was like, the king. And so then Brent was like, oh, bitch. And so we hid it in there. We go and sit down with him and his boy. Like, you would have thought we knew them. Like, we sat right at their table. And we were like, so here's the thing. Did it like go right into conversation? He's eating his burger. He's looking at us. But he also could tell how we're coming from the club. So we're lit. So he's also probably like, all right, let me tread lightly because they look like they're on, you know? And so she was like, yeah. So she was like, you have to know that we all say that we're Spartans and that we know that you're the king. And we kept calling him the king. And he starts laughing. He goes, do you know what the king's name is? And then she goes, yeah, of course we know that the king's name. He's like, what's my name? And then she goes, Eric Bana.
Eric Bana.
And then he goes, I ain't no motherfucking Eric Bana. And then we were like, well, what's your name? And like me, back then, I don't even think iPhones were a thing yet.
Probably
not. So we're laughing or whatever. He ends up telling us his name. And then we're like, yeah, funny. But you have to knight us though. And so funny. He was just like, what do you mean? And we're like, you have to knight us before we leave. And he sat there and knighted us
hella funny,
to be a part of Spartans. I actually have a photo, which I will give it to you guys to add. I got a photo from that night. But
so you did get a photo?
Yes.
See, I think he might have been on some sneaky type stuff when I seen him coming out the thing. So maybe he didn't want nobody to know he was there. So I'll give him that pass.
Yeah.
But I respect, at least you got the photo, bro.
I felt like he knew better than to say no to us.
Yeah,
It
y'all
was
wasn't
like
gonna let
I was
that
like, we
slide.
were on 10. I feel like when you're on edge already,
Y'all would've
they're
made a
probably
bigger
like,
scene,
look,
yeah,
let me
yeah.
just get it over with so they'll go
I
the
should have
fuck
been
away
turned
type
up.
shit.
I was
Yeah.
too calm. That was the issue.
Yeah, you were doing it the proper way.
Yeah.
It'd be like that. I would definitely want a photo with Denzel Washington.
Yeah, bro. I mean, Denzel is, I was like, damn, that's Denzel.
Damn, it's Denzel.
That's crazy.
He's
And this
like-
was like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So
So you were even like younger than you're
I
like a
was
kid
younger,
for real. Yeah.
This was before I had any kind of notoriety. I met
Right.
him when I was still like,
Yeah.
so.
Well, maybe you get to work with him soon. Now
Yeah.
now that
I
you're
gotta
doing these
work with
movies.
Denzel before he retires.
So he said that he's doing, I think, one more film.
Well, he's doing Black Panther too, the new Black Panther.
Yes.
So maybe I gotta get in Black Panther.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get in Black Panther. I might be too light for
I was
Black
about to say
Panther.
you might not make it to that
I'm
one.
too
You don't
light
look
for that
African
one.
enough for that.
I'm
You
too
might
light.
be. Maybe,
Listen, let me
maybe
just
you'll
be
a
like-
part of the Marvel.
Listen, let me just pull up somewhere somehow.
Yeah.
I could be part of the different Marvel.
You know, they could make you into like one of the monsters or something. Like,
right,
yeah,
facts.
there you go.
Exactly.
Denzel, put them on.
Come on, Dan.
Let's play a game, wrong or fair game. Texas restaurant is being criticized for using a photo of Caitlyn Jenner for the bathroom doors, but they use both when she was a man and when she's a woman. And this is the photo.
Oh, snap.
Is this wrong or fair game?
Yo, that's fair. That's
I
funny,
said
dog.
it's fair too. I said it's fair too because Bruce Jenner was a
Bruce
huge.
was lit.
Bruce was lit, and I felt
Caitlyn
like,
Jenner's lit.
exactly, and I felt like she did it all on TV anyway, so it's up for.
That's
Anytime
fair
things
game,
are done
bro.
on TV, I feel like it's fair game.
You can't be lit as both sexes and not want to own both sexes, right?
If I seen this, I would die.
That's crazy. That's hilarious,
Yeah.
though.
I wanna
But the
know-
crazy thing is, like, a lot of people don't even realize that who Caitlyn Jenner was before Caitlyn Jenner.
the newer generation because they
Yeah,
didn't
like
watch
the
the
newer generation
Kardashian
don't
thing.
realize
Yeah.
how lit Caitlyn was as Bruce as well.
Bruce was more lit than Caitlyn.
Yeah, Bruce was lit.
Caitlyn came out and just
That's wild. They put that on the doors. It's crazy. They knew that was going viral.
We're gonna say fair game to
Fair
this one.
game, no.
Wrong or fair game. In a social media post, the fans are asking for their money back at a Ginuwine Concert because he doesn't sing the song the way it's sang on the album. Listen to this.
Will you turn it up? Will you turn my headphones up?
After the show, I'll let you know.
No.
Cause we can't just keep talking about the. You gotta say.
Yo.
No.
You know, I used to be the biggest Ginuwine fan. Like,
Bro.
in my younger days, it was between him and Usher.
Bro.
Like, it wasn't even like Usher above him. It was like between both of them.
Yo, I was the biggest Ginuwine.
Yes.
Bro.
This would piss me the fuck off.
I would be very mad. That's
Yes.
wrong.
I have a thing, and not just with him, and artists that don't sing the song the way that it's sang on the
Yeah.
album because you want to sing along.
And in the crowd, you trying to sing along with them,
Yes.
and they throwing you off,
Yes,
right?
you're like, yo, did you hear? First of all, because the
He hit it
the
wrong.
person in the background was singing better than him. Like,
He hit it off key.
he said, 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I'm like, yo, that's not even him.
Yo, Ginuwine.
And I'm wishing you.
That's crazy.
Ginuwine.
Yo.
You was dead ass wrong. I want to have
No,
Tank on
that's
this show.
wrong.
You know, I know that they're
You gotta
close.
bring Tank on and
I
ask about
want
that.
Tank on this
Because
show
Tank will
so
roast
bad.
him because
Oh,
that's
yeah.
his boy, but he don't
I'm
care.
still trying to figure out what's going on with TGT.
Aren't they going back on tour? Well, for a second, and
We're
then
going to find out, Tank.
I'm gonna ask Tank too.
I feel like that they're funny. Did you ever see the news clip that they were on when they were like promoting TGT?
Oh,
and then they all got
But they was
into it?
fighting, right? Yeah.
I feel like
Bro.
the only, I guess because we know Tank, I feel
Yeah.
like Tank is like the only sane one in the group.
But they're all
But I feel
three
like
like
Tyrese is just so huge because of his acting.
right.
And then Ginuwine is just,
Tank is definitely the most sane one, but they're all very like interesting individuals. So like them together they need like a whole show.
Yes. Oh, damn.
Because I feel like Ginuwine be doing that on purpose because you know it's gonna go viral.
He's
too.
been going viral for a minute. There are people that like to go viral. Like
He's
a
like,
Ray
I'm gonna
J.
do these
Ray J
things.
likes to
Yeah.
go viral.
Like they know it works
Yeah.
for the audience. So
You're dead ass wrong for that though. And any
That's wrong.
artist that don't sing the song
yeah, that's
how
wrong.
it's sang is wrong in my opinion.
Unless you sing it how it's not sang but better.
Yeah.
And you like, oh, you done gave me a new version, but not in that case. That's wrong.
Yeah. I'm dead. I was on the social medias and I seen this photo and it was of a tattoo. At first glance, what do you think this tattoo says?
Bro, what?
Let's see if you can catch it.
Steve?
That's what I said.
Steve-O? Bro, what? Is it supposed to be like Love Street?
No.
What?
It took me a minute.
Bro, that's crazy.
It took me a minute to get it too, but then I started looking at the comments and caught it. If you look off to the side and look at the comments, they pretty much say
Lost?
Love lost.
Oh, love. Oh,
yeah.
Bro, that's horrible.
But a lot of people said
like
Love
it was
Steve.
Love Steve. I thought it was Love Steve, and I thought it was Love Street.
Yo.
Love Lost is crazy.
On this show, I like to know, what are you watching? Whether it's a movie, television show, reality, what are you watching right now?
You know what I just finished watching was Friends and Neighbors. Did you watch that?
Oh, I watched that.
That's
yeah,
fire,
yeah.
right?
I talked about that on here. It's really
Friends
good.
And Neighbors is good. I watched that. Lian tried to bring me down the Love Island chain for a second.
I'm so sick of everybody bringing that show up on this show.
I didn't.
I am Love Island
I couldn't
out.
do it.
Yeah.
Movies. You know, since I'm in Jordan Peele's movie, I'm in production right now on another horror film. So I've been like studying a lot of like horror. So I've been watching trying to watch more like horror films and like thrillers. Like I want to go watch Weapons.
Oh, I actually heard that's really good.
Yeah, I heard it's good. So
and I think it's based on a true story.
Is it?
I believe so.
That's crazy.
Am I right with that? Is Weapons based on a true story? I think it was like I think the storyline is like in the movie. It's like all the kids in her class got like erased. But from what I hear, the true story was like 13 kids from one class.
That's crazy. Yeah, the movie looks good. Another good show is Black Matter. You seen Black Matter on Apple TV?
No. What is that?
Black Matter. It's crazy. It's like this dude creates like a big black box that you can like go into different dimensions. So like there's different versions.
And that's on what?
That's on Apple TV. That one's crazy.
I'm gonna check that out.
If you like sci-fi.
Yeah, I definitely want to go see Weapons though. I saw you went to a premiere yesterday.
Oh yeah, for The Knife.
What was that?
I went for The Knife. That was Namdi. I'm so horrible at pronouncing his name, but Carrie Washington, excuse me, Kerry Washington's husband.
Okay.
Namdi. I can't pronounce his last name, but The Knife. It was actually good, but yeah, I went to support. You know, man, black entertainers and black filmmakers, like we gotta support each other and stick together. I feel like they try to separate us, but
they do.
They try to put us against each other when it's like we can all come together and win
and just be the shit
and really like be the shit. So
you think that horror films are gonna be your thing? That's like what you want to like focus on?
I love everything. Like I like doing comedy films. Like my last one was a comedy. The Jordan Peele and this next one are horror. I got a script for like a romantic comedy. So I just like.
You guys never considered doing like a family aspect of a reality show?
You know,
like
crazy
you have such a big family.
We
or
did do a sizzle. We did a sizzle.
Okay.
With a production company, it didn't go nowhere. And then the funny thing is, every time we're gonna try to start one again, it'd be like a family feud, and we're like, I don't want to do nothing. And then the parents are like, and then we make up, and then we're like, all right, let's figure it out. So last time we tried to do it, the parents was like kind of fighting. But now that everybody's cool, we may try again. But
do the parents have management and stuff as well? Is it just you guys as teams just taking them on too?
I mean, it's mostly they don't really do brand like partnerships.
Oh no,
nah. Even though Leanne's parents got hella followers,
I would think that her parents would have some sort of
Yeah, but we have like a family account.
Yeah.
So like our YouTube account, and then like we have an Instagram that's family. So like we'll do partnerships on there that will include the parents and stuff.
Yeah, I could see you guys doing like a Cicely knows best type of vibe. Yeah, I mean, bro, the dynamic is crazy. I mean, my mother's a 65-year-old white woman. Her parents are 70-year-old Filipinos. You got me and Lian, the kid. Like, the stuff that be going on is very interesting, but it's not, I guess that it's not a lot of, even though there's drama, it's not a lot of drama. Yeah. And I feel like reality TV kind of thrives off Cicely knows best didn't have that much drama. I feel like he's very upbeat and funny, and he has like his things that he calls them out for, but it's not like It's not like a drama. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like
it's more
conflict,
so
moments of conflict.
Yeah, but for the most part,
Okay.
it's just funny, and how he talks is hilarious.
I gotta check that out.
Yeah.
But reality TV is tough, bro. It's exhausting.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather just make like a few movies a year
Yeah.
and kind of just be chilling.
I hear that. Yeah. Well, shit, keep it going. So on this show, I also like to ask, what's next? What's next for Don Benjamin?
What's next for me is just trying to take these movies to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
The film that I'm working on is like it's a weed horror film that I'm the lead
Like
in.
weed?
Yeah,
Okay.
weed. So I don't know if you still be smoking.
I never smoked. Well, maybe I shouldn't say this on camera. Like, I didn't smoke as
talk
an
too much
adult, and
about it, but
as an adult, I don't like how weed makes my head feel.
Okay.
Weed makes me paranoid,
Yeah.
whereas it relaxes others. It
Yeah.
makes me like look at people sideways. I don't know if that's the
Yeah.
tourist in me. I'll be like,
Yeah.
I feel like I see right through people on
Yeah.
weed, and I don't like it. And I feel like it doles out my personality.
Okay. Yeah, it makes me
Yeah.
tired. So I haven't smoked or drank in like 6 years.
So I only drink wine and like spritz now. I don't do hard.
word?
I've
Okay.
been in July. I was a year.
Oh wow.
with no
Okay.
hard liquor.
Damn. That's
Yeah, I just stopped liking like the groggy feeling.
Yeah.
I dropped mad weight because of
Yeah.
it, which is great.
Yeah.
You know,
no,
but
you look great.
yeah, and
So-
it wasn't because thank you. It wasn't because I don't like drinking. I love, I
Yeah.
love a cocktail.
Yeah.
But it was just more so like I hated waking up feeling
Yeah.
like
I know,
that
man.
feeling,
For real.
that very dry
Yeah.
feeling.
No,
Yeah.
I feel you. But yeah, so that's like the thing that I'm working on in that, and then I'm trying to segue that into just leading and producing my own projects more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And kind of having as much control as possible for my own career.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. I mean, we have distribution behind it, so it'll go to theaters, and then I have like 3 others lined up. So
Yeah.
that's like what's next for me. Is like I'm really trying to like go hard in the film space.
I like that.
Yeah.
Do it. Keep going, and congrats on
Sure,
everything and
thank
the
you.
success. I can't wait to watch him. To be honest,
Yeah.
like
yeah.
I can't wait to.
I'm
watch
gonna try to do like a friends and family screening.
Nah, fuck that. Invite me to the damn premiere.
I know,
Like,
facts.
Fuck the screening. Like,
Listen, I ain't the
I'll be
lead.
at
I
that too,
ain't the
but-
star. So I ain't the
Look.
lead, so I don't know how much power I got. But I'm in it a good amount. But I'm not.
When is the premiere?
So well, it comes out September 19th.
So it should be soon.
So probably sometime around that.
yeah.
yeah.
All right. Well,
If I get
reach out
extra
to my
premiere
folks.
tickets, you know what I mean.
Like, I'll reach out to my
you got
people.
all the
I'll probably be there
PR
anyways.
You got all
Yeah.
the PR plugs, bro. You got to just hit the PR
Nah,
plugs.
that looks good. I definitely want to see
But it's
it.
gonna be a crazy movie. It's gonna be
Yeah.
good. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, congrats on everything. I appreciate you for coming today. Congrats. Say what up to the family. Send my
Yes, sir.
love. I can't wait to see what you guys have coming up. If you guys want to stay in touch and keep up with Mr. Don Benjamin, please check out his socials, like, subscribe, check out his new film, and just let us know what you think in the comments. Talk to you guys soon. I appreciate everything, man.
Let's go.
Later.
Crazy. Lately, I feel like escaping. I get so numb when I fall